Hello, everyone. It's Kayla with the Celebration Company. Good afternoon, y'all. Hope you're having a good day. I'm so glad to see everybody today. We are going to have some fun today, and I'm really excited about this project. You all have all seen these little baskets from Dollar Tree. They have several different sizes. They've been around for years, and they're they're fine, especially if you're going to use them, like, say, in an office or something like that. But just for every day, they're a little too dull or a little too shiny. And I want to kind of dull it up and make it look a little more rustic. Okay, so we're going to turn this into a super cute little basket that you could use all year round. You could use it for Valentine's Day and store, like, maybe put some little hearts that you made out of some cute little fabric that are kind of stuffed, or you could put carrots in here in the Easter time, or eggs would be super cute, or you can just use it to put towels in your bathroom, little hand towels, lots of different things that you could do with this when we're done with it. All right, and this is something that's going to be cute for every day. Okay, so when y'all pop on, be sure to say hello, let me know that you're watching, and don't forget to please give me a thumbs up, and be sure to subscribe to my channel as well. I would so appreciate that. And we have lots more video content on our YouTube page as well, so be sure to check that out. Hi, Lynn. How are you? I'm so glad to see you. Thank you for watching, and thanks for telling me your name as well, because I saw you pop up, but I wasn't really sure what your name was, so thank you so much. All right, so this little Dollar Tree basket, I'm going to take the tag off. And this is going to be super simple, but it's going to be a lot of fun. We're going to be using cinnamon today to make this little basket look so much better. We're going to be using cinnamon. We'll probably be using a little bit of paint as well. And we're also going to be using one of these little Dollar Tree tags, okay? So you can make this craft with mostly Dollar Tree items, okay? So I'm going to start by doing some paint, just because if I don't get, I don't want to have to cover the whole thing completely with cinnamon. So we're going to start with some paint to kind of dull this down a little bit, so it's not so shiny, so shiny gold. Okay, so I'm going to use this Timeless Gray. This is by Apple Barrel, and it's a multi-surface. If you're watching with us, say hello. Let me know you're watching. And you can throw in some other colors. If you want to throw in some, say, metallic, we can throw in a little silver metallic in there to give it that sort of galvanized look. We could also, if we wanted to, we can do lots of different things. Let's just play around with it. I'm going to add a little bit of this brushed bronze in here as well. This is by Folk Art. Okay. I'm going to add a little bit of that in here. We're just going to play and create something that looks old. And that's the great thing about this. Hey, Jeannie, I'm sorry I'm blurry. I don't know why I'm not blurry to me. Am I blurry to anyone else? Let me know. I don't know. Okay, let me see if I can find me. Okay. Yeah, I'm not blurry on screen either. So, maybe go out and come back in and try that and see if that makes things a little bit better. Okay, so I'm just going to grab a pouncer, okay? And we're just going to start going at this little basket with some paint. Okay, I'm just going to kind of use them all, and we're just going to start adding paint to this gold basket just to kind of knock the shine down a little bit, all right? As I said, I'm just going to use all the different ones, and we're just going to add it just all over. I think I'm also going to include some black as well. All right, so I'm going to add some black in here too. Okay, and we're just going to start just getting this on. All right, like I said, We're just going all over. This does not have to be perfect. We're just going to get the shine knocked down on here because we are going to be adding cinnamon. So I'm starting on the inside, and I'll also get the outside as well. You can use whatever colors that you have on hand. It's really good for it to look a little bit, as you can see, it's not cohesive. And that's really what you want. You want it to just kind of be random. The colors can be random, all of that. Okay, Lynn said that she was a little blurry at first and then things got a little more clear. So hopefully that's the same for everybody. Hey, Renee. All right. So the inside already looks a lot better. And you don't have to worry about getting every square inch of this. You just want to, I don't know, get a decent amount of it, okay? It already looks better than it did, in my opinion. Because I'm not crazy about the shiny gold. So this is just kind of giving us a little bit of a base to start with. I want this, when we're done with it, to look like an old basket that's been around for a long time, okay? A basket that's been around for years. That's what we're wanting. Okay. A pouncer is definitely something that you want to use for this. It's going to make it easiest to get onto these tiny little pieces of wire. All right, I'm going to dry this. Can y'all tell? I mean, that already looks better. The magic's going to happen when we put on that cinnamon, and as well when we add the tag we're going to make for the front. Oh, yay, Lynn. I hope you got some fun stuff. I haven't been to Joann's in forever. I need to go. Okay. I'm going to do a little bit more on the inside. It's looking pretty good, but let's do a little more. Kind of just got all the colors mixed together. What's everyone up to today? Anybody doing anything fun on this Monday? I hope you're having a good Monday. What's everyone having for dinner tonight? I'm not sure what I'm going to have yet. I'm not sure what I'm going to have. I did pick up groceries today, but I'm not really sure what I'm gonna have. A lot of the stuff that I bought is like stuff I have to plan for ahead of time, and I did not plan today. All right, this looks good. Okay, so let me show you. You could also include in with the colors that you do. Hey, Aletta, you could also include like the milk chocolate to start working that sort of rust color in. So you could also include that. But let me show you up close how this looks, okay? So it already is looking so much better, older. It looks now just kind of like, instead of a gold basket, it looks like one that's not been rusted, okay? That's kind of the look it has right now, all right? I'm liking it, okay? It looks really good already, so you could stop here if you wanted to, add your tag to the front. Hello, Lena, and call it quits, okay? But we're gonna keep going a step further, okay? So I'm gonna get some Mod Podge out, and I'm just gonna put this directly right onto this same plate, okay? And I'm gonna use the same pouncer that I've been using. Hey, Jackie, I'm glad you caught me live. All right, so we're just gonna start in with some Mod Podge, same pouncer as I said. And we're just gonna start getting some Mod Podge on to our basket. And then we're just gonna take our cinnamon. I'm gonna work in sections, okay? We're just gonna take our cinnamon and just dump it out onto our basket. Okay, and then we'll just do the same thing on the other side. So you can do as much or as little as you want. You can completely cover it. You could just do a little bit here and there. I'm not trying to completely cover it, which is why I painted it before. I'm just gonna do whatever feels right, okay? Lena's taking down her Christmas decorations. But this is so easy, y'all. So easy and quick. I'll probably have to break out my other jar because, you know, you kind of go through a lot of it when you're doing this on the little tiny wires. Let me grab my other jar. It smells good in here, though. Starting to smell good. Jackie says she just got hers down on Friday. All right. I took mine down last week, I think. I think it was last weekend is when I got mine down. Still haven't decorated for Valentine's Day, but that's okay. All right, I'm gonna get started on the bottom here. So you can see I'm doing this in a little tray so that I can catch it all. And I'm just working from one end to the other. All right, here's how it's looking so far, okay? And once it dries and we're gonna be spraying some glue on top of it, is gonna completely change things. You're like me, go grocery shopping. Yes, I do that a lot, actually. I do that a lot. Or we go pick up like $5 pizzas from Little Caesars because it's like, after you go grocery shopping, you don't feel like cooking. I do it a lot. I'm not doing much for Valentine's Day, but you know how after you take down your Christmas, it's like your house is just naked. Like you need to put the clothes back on it. So I need to do that you know, put things back. I haven't really put things back. It's still naked. Looks a little naked. I did put new pillowcases or new pillow shams onto my pillows that are in my living room on my couches, or couch. I don't have couches, but that's it. All right. I think this looks really good. Okay. So we'll set that aside so we can fill up later. But let me show y'all how this looks. Look at that. All right. So we're going to dry this. Okay, I'm just going to take my heat gun. Now, some of this may come off, and that's okay. Okay? Hey, Dawn. But this looks awesome. It does not look like shiny gold anymore, like the ones from Dollar Tree. It looks really good. We didn't cover the whole thing. You can still see some of that gray where we painted it before. It is exhausting, Lena, except for I did a click list order, so I did actually have to go in because it never fails. They don't have something that I need. And if I do a click list the night before and plans to pick it up the next day, they shop for my groceries so early that they haven't restocked yet. And so I end up, there's usually, inevitably, there's things that they don't have because they haven't restocked for the day. So by the time I go in to purchase, or after I've picked up my click list, then when I go in, they'll have what I need because they've already restocked. Okay, so for this next part, you can take your pouncer and just go over top and do some more Mod Podge over top of here. But I like to use a spray glue. Now, what I really like to use, which is just not going to work for me today, is this spray Mod Podge. But this gets messed up very easily. So I need to order some replacement tops that I can put on when it goes a little haywire. I messed with it before I came on and I couldn't get it to work. So I'm going to use the Dollar Tree spray glue, okay? Oh, Lena, girlfriend, it's amazing. It's amazing. Now, there's plus and minuses to it, of course. And that's the way it is with everything, right? Obviously, they're going to be the ones to pick out your produce. They're going to be the ones to pick out your meat, all those things. So I know a lot of people who will just order like a big order of some of their main things, and then they'll go in and pick out their produce and their meat. You can specify what you want, but like for instance, I ordered a head of cauliflower and a head of lettuce, and I put in my comments a large head of cauliflower and a large head of lettuce. My head of cauliflower is about like this, the one I picked up. So, you know, you never know what you're going to get. All right, so we're going to spray over this, and this is going to kind of seal things in. It also, I feel like, just amplifies that rusty look because it changes the color of the cinnamon. It kind of darkens it a little bit. So I'm just going to spray over the whole thing. Probably have spray glue all over me too. Okay. Let me get rid of this. All right, and we're just gonna let that dry while we work on our label. Okay. Hopefully it won't stick to the paper let me grab, actually, let's grab these things. Let's see if that'll work. Let me grab another one. Okay, there we go. All right, so I'm gonna let that chill for a little bit. We're gonna work on our tag. So I'm gonna use this metal tag from Dollar Tree. It's just a rectangular one. We're gonna turn it on its side. We're gonna make this look kind of rusty, but I'm first going to paint it. Okay, and I'm gonna paint it with my Waverly chalk paint, I think. And I'm gonna use, it's ivory is the color. Let me find a decent brush. Decent brush. I have so many, but I don't like most of them. Okay. So we're just gonna get this painted. I'm gonna do a couple of coats because I want it to be nice and a creamy white. I may switch to an acrylic, I don't know. I sometimes just don't like, once you get so many coats, how the chalk paint looks. Yes, Lynn, absolutely. You can put straw in it with eggs, you can do carrots, you can put it in your bathroom and put hand towels or washcloths in it. And especially once it's really dried, it won't be an issue. You won't have cinnamon coming all over the place, especially if you seal it up real good with the glue. Okay, I'm gonna do one more coat, I think. Let's see how this looks. Okay, Lena. All right. Okay, so here's how it looks. Okay, I think it's gonna be okay. I did 3 coats of the Waverly Ivory chalk paint. This is the one from Walmart, okay? All right, so now we gotta make this look kind of old and rusty as well. So I am going to first take my sanding block and I'm just gonna sand around the edges a little bit. Just get rid of some of that paint in spots to kind of start driving home that aged look. Okay. All right, can y'all see? Okay, see how you can see that metal a little bit? Now I'm gonna take some burnt umber on a, I think I'm gonna start with a dry brush and we'll, maybe we might take a baby wipe to it. So I'm just gonna use the same plate that I had and just try and work off that paint. Okay, and we're just gonna go over this. There is like no right way to do this, honestly. It's just a matter of messing with it until you feel like it looks good. I'm gonna take my baby wipe and in the middle a little bit, just kind of get that cleaned up just a little bit, kind of just right in the middle. Okay, it looks like this right now. All right, we're gonna add some cinnamon to it as well. So I'm just gonna take my pouncer. I have not switched pouncers. This is the same one. And I'm just gonna kind of put it around the edges. Okay. Just do this. There's a ton of cinnamon in this pan. All right, here is how it looks right now. Okay, we're gonna dry this. This is gonna blow off some of that excess cinnamon. Now for this, I'm actually gonna take the Mod Podge over it. Lynn, I did not purchase them. Someone actually sent them to me, and I don't really know who that person is. But I assume you can get them on Amazon. All right, so I'm gonna take my Mod Podge, and this time we're gonna actually paint the Mod Podge on to the sign, to the little, whatever this thing is, our little tag. Okay, I'm actually painting it this way. I don't know. I just felt like this is what I wanted to do. Okay, so let me dry this and I'll show y'all how this looks. And then I got some letters or some numbers, and we're gonna put a number on here. Y'all, this is looking good. Whew. It's hot. Okay. Okay, look at that. Look how we transformed that from this right here to that. Okay. Because chalk paint cover better. Writing is on, let's say, a piece of wood. Oh, yes, Lynn, it does make sense. And the answer is yes. But I say that a little reluctantly. The best thing to do when you have writing on something that you're wanting to cover up is to start with a gray. So what I will do a lot of times is I'll take my chalk paint. I don't have any gray. So I'll mix my ivory with some black to create a gray, go over it with one coat, and then go over top of it with your ivory or whatever color you want to do. That helps to kind of mute that writing out so that you're able to get, you don't have to go over it with white 15 times. You know what I mean? Okay. So now that we've got our little tag here, I have some letters or some numbers. I've got several different ones, and I want to put just a random number on here to put on the front of our little basket. And I am going to be putting some little brads, okay, these right here, onto the front of it to cover up that hole. So I just have to decide which numbers I like best. And I also have these that I thought I could just spell something out across the top because they look like old things. So let's play with this a little bit and let's see what we like. I'm going to put at the top, I'm going to put Allen Company, okay? Just because my last name is Allen, and I want it to look kind of like something that's, I don't know, something that's old and has been around for a while. So we're just going to do Allen Company. And I'm going to put, these are from Dollar Tree, these little letter stickers that I'm using. And I'm just doing them right next to each other. And I'm doing all caps as well. Okay. Y'all, this is so cute. I am loving this. And Dollar Tree has, you know, all those different styles of these baskets. They've got them in the long ones, like the long and flat ones that you can use for your paperwork and things like that. Let's see. Let me find an O. And also, okay, it doesn't give me, they don't have a dot, but I think this is going to be just fine. All right, press that down, okay? That's how that looks. Now, we're going to do a random number. I have these numbers here, but because I did the Allen Company, I think these are too big. I'm leaning towards these because they're raised, so they'll look kind of embossed. So let's put these on and see how this looks. I am just going to pick out a random number. Or should I? I could do our anniversary, which would be, we would have to do 0, 3, 0, 5. So this has somewhat of a meaning to it. Hi, Tina. Okay. All right. I know it's backwards, but I think that looks really cool. So the only problem is that they're not sticking. So I'm going to have to lay down some Mod Podge, I think. Okay. But I am liking that, all right? So I'm going to take my Mod Podge and I'm going to go over the Allen Company that we did with the stickers. And then I'm also, well, yeah, I'm going to put more Mod Podge underneath the stickers just to help them hold. These are a little bit 3D, so I can't really go over them with Mod Podge. And they are from Hobby Lobby, I believe. Okay, last one. You're welcome, Lynn. All right. There we go. Okay, so to put our little brads on here, I'm going to actually cut off the tip part. All right, so I'm just going to use my wire cutters, get them down as far as I can, and just cut that off. Oh, is it really not backwards, Renee? That's interesting. I thought it would be backwards. But good, I'm glad it's not. I don't know why it's not. All right, so let me grab the other one. I really want to get this cut down further. Okay. See, it's not sitting flush. So here's what I'm gonna do, okay, because I can't get it to sit flush. I'm going to get another hole over here on this side or try. Okay, I'm gonna get loud for a minute, y'all. Let me grab a piece of wood of some sort. Okay, and I'm just going to hammer a nail in, see if I can get a hole made. Doesn't have to be a big hole. Okay, there we go. Now I can put my little, yes. Now my, the end of my little tack has somewhere to go in. So I'm just going to use some super glue to glue these down, okay? So I'm just going to use my Gorilla Glue. And this side will be the easiest because I can just put glue right there on, right around that hole. Okay, now this one, we're just gonna do glue around the hole. Okay. All right, y'all. So here's how this looks. It turned out really cool. All right, so all we have to do is just get our little tag onto our little basket. And the way I'm gonna do it is with super glue. You could, I'm trying to think of another way that you could do it. Yes, I am using tacks, Jackie, or like furniture tacks. I think the ones I'm using came from Hobby Lobby, I believe, that were in like a little package. These are already have that sort of bronzy look, but you could use the silver ones from Dollar Tree that look like this, and you could just paint those to look rusty and old. All right, so let's take our basket. Let me decide. Okay, I like this side better. And we're gonna glue this on. Just finding the center. And then I'm just gonna eyeball where my glue needs to be, okay? And it's going to be, it's not gonna touch. Okay, so let me show this to you. So my glue is gonna be on this piece here, okay, that goes across, but then these vertical pieces are underneath this piece, all right? So I'm only gonna put the glue on these top ones and not down here because I'm gonna have to tilt the sign up just a little bit, and then it's gonna touch the top, but it's not gonna touch the bottom. All right. And it fits pretty perfectly between these two. So I'm just gonna do glue right on top of that little wire, and then I'm gonna do right up on the top. Okay. All All right, let me hold this here for a minute, and I hope that it will hold. And this is really cute. Really cute. They do, Dawn. I have seen some of them. So I do have some of them, and I don't know what all they have, but these are the ones that I have, are the little velvet ones. So we've got this one here that's like a neutral color, and then this one here that's navy. And then also these little pearls. Okay. I think it's holding well enough that I can show you. All right. Hopefully it won't fall. Look how cute and old this looks. It looks so old and fun. I love this. So as I said, and I'll be sure to show you some pictures, think this would be so cute with some hand towels or something like that in your bathroom. For Valentine's Day, you could make some cute little hearts out of like some ticking fabric, stuff them and put those in here. I think that would be really super cute. Some carrots for Easter, eggs, all the different things would be so fun. But I love how this turned out. A simple little Dollar Tree gold basket into a old rusty basket with an old rusty sign. I just think it's so cute. So I hope that y'all enjoyed this, and I will see you guys very soon. I'll see you tomorrow morning on Facebook. Y'all have an awesome evening. Bye, everybody.